Oh, hey, how you doing? Eric Klein here, CEO of eaircommunications. Listen, there's 525,600 minutes in the year, and I'm going to give you two to talk about how websites work. There are three basic parts of any website. First, there's the domain name. Second, there's the web server that houses the website. And third, there's the bandwidth that's required to keep your website up and going. Now, first, I'm going to talk about the domain name. The domain name is actually held by a registry company, which is registered with a company called ICANN here in the United States. And in the ICANN world, they control all the domain names, so no one else gets the name but you. That name has to be renewed every year. If you don't renew it, there are vultures around that will just grab that name up and sell it back to you for a higher price. So make sure you keep it renewed if it's what you want to keep. Second, the domain name has a system in it called the domain name system, which tells the authoritative web server that's running your website. There's all kinds of DNS table information like the A record, the MX record, the C name, and all this just tells the web name where to point for the different parts of your website. You have to make sure that the website domain name is pointing to the server that is housing your website. The web server is the next important thing, usually kept in a hosting company. The server is there and it's running your website, the most important part of your website, because it's actually performing everything that you want your website to do. The web server is kept in a hosting facility because of the bandwidth requirements that are out there. Your ISP or internet service provider will actually give you 6 megs of download speed to your home and 256K of upload speed into the internet. 256K is not enough to have a website on there. So your website needs to be in a hosting facility that will allow you to handle the bandwidth requirements, which is the third thing, the important thing about websites. The bandwidth is the pipe that flows the information from the web server to the viewing computer. And your ISP, internet service provider, will handle it at your home, but in a hosting company, the bandwidth is given to you by the hosting company. eaircommunications, we don't put hosting limits on your bandwidth requirements like all other hosting companies do. You come into our facility, we'll make sure that your bandwidth is there when you need it. eaircommunications, I guarantee it. I'm Eric Klein, and I'll talk to you later.